Organogenesis is first seen in the developing embryo as the formation of a tube along the dorsal midline. The tube is made up of cells rolling up along the anterior-posterior axis of the embryo. This tube will grow structures of the animal's nervous system, the brain, and spinal cord. Cell shape changes, differential adhesion between cells and cell movements are all important in these kinds of morphogenic processes. Shape changes are fueled by the cell's cytoskeleton, and differential adhesion between neighboring cells is aided by special adhesion molecules on the cell surface. Cells can also move over one another by extending finger-like projections, which help a cell drag itself forwards. Amphibians, like frogs, lay their eggs in water, but reptiles and birds live mainly on land, and their eggs have to be protected from drying out. Most mammals don't lay eggs at all, but their eggs also need to be protected. Several protective embryonic membranes have evolved, and they are seen in reptiles, birds, and mammals. In this bird embryo, we can see the membranes, the amnion, chorion, allantois, and yolk sac. The amnion encloses the embryo in a fluid-filled sac, which prevents the animal from drying out. The development of the amnion is an important evolutionary adaptation because it enabled animals to live on land. You may recall from earlier in the course that reptiles, birds, and mammals are sometimes called amniotes. The chorion provides shock-absorbing protection. The allantois is essentially a receptacle for waste products. The yolk sac encloses the growing embryo's food supply. The yolk sac is important in birds and reptiles where the egg develops independently of the parent. By contrast, in mammals, the yolk sac plays a smaller role because the embryo gets most of its nutrients from the mother. Now that we've explored the formation of the embryonic membranes, see if you can match the membranes with their correct function. Click Submit to see if you're correct. Sorry, that's not quite right. That's right. The amnion prevents the embryo from drying out. The chorion provides shock-absorbing protection. The allantois holds the embryo's waste products. The yolk sac holds the food supply for the developing embryo.